Hey everyone, this is PrinceWatercress, and welcome to a brand new Let's Play. Or rather, a brand new old Let's Play. This is the Super Nintendo version of Where in the World is Carmen Sandiego? Again! I played this back in 2015. While I knew what I was doing gameplay-wise, the commentary was pretty bad, mostly because I thought clipping a clip-on mic to a spoon in a bowl and using it as a desk mic was a good idea. It clearly wasn't. And my commentary sounded like I was underwater or on an underwater phone or something like that. I'm not sure quite how best to explain it. Nevertheless, the Let's Play got a whole bunch of views anyway, and is one of my most viewed Let's Plays ever. But I felt I could have done better with this. And I can definitely do it now, because back when I did the game the first time, I had a really crummy gateway desktop. And the means of which I could record games and what I could record was very limited. So when I did this, I only did one case for video because I did not know if what I was using would handle recording for more than 10 minutes. So there's that. You can see the gameplay here is just like on the PC version. You travel around the globe looking for clues. You try to get descriptions of the person who has stolen a landmark of sorts from a certain country. So you have to track them down, get a warrant from them by finding descriptors like red hair or wears a ring, put that in the warrant, so that way you can lawfully arrest them. And you have to try not to get lost. So, try not to get lost. Find out what the suspect looked like. Get what you learned about what the suspect looked like to get a warrant. And eventually catch up with the thief and arrest him. Legally, of course. So there's that. Also, when I first played the game, when I played this game for the channel the first time, I got a credit sequence which basically stated that this game was made by Electronic Arts Canada, I guess. I don't seem to be getting it now for some reason. I find that really weird. I'm just now getting a gameplay demo. Not sure why that is. I probably don't even remember how I got the credits, to be fair, but you do get a picture of a part of Acme headquarters in one of the 4 seasons, and then you get the credits. And there you go. So, yeah, you can also get dossiers on the people you're tailing in every one of these cases. That's a thing, too. So, what else is there to say besides the gist of everything? I know, what's his name? Mystics first started watching me from watching this one. Hope he's watching this remaster as well. I remember him saying that he would. Hey, Mystic/BStat55, how's it going? And yeah, I should probably just press the B button now and just go press start. Maybe I should wait for this. There we go. I just have to wait for this to go on, and now I can press start again, and now I can go ahead and have things go underway. Unlike the first Let's Play of this specific version of Where in the World is Carmen Sandiego, instead of doing one case for video, I'm just going to play for 20 minutes tops. And in case I manage to go over 20, I'll just stop when that case that I'm currently on at that time is over. There we go. You have to press start and then just wait. That's right. So while we're on this credit screen, I should say that I grew up with this game being a 80s baby and a 90s kid. When it comes to learning geography in a rather fun way, this was our jam. There were a lot of versions of this game over the years. There was one for Super Nintendo, there was one for Sega Genesis, there were plenty for PC and Apple and Macintosh and IBM compatibles and Windows and all that. And there were other places besides the world that you could try to catch Carmen in. There was Where in Time, there was Where in the United States, there was the hard to find yet easy to emulate Where in North Dakota is Carmen Sandiego, because they tried to split this into 50 individual states, one for every state, so that way you could learn about the state you were currently in through the public school system, through the computer lab. Unfortunately, North Dakota was the only one that got a version, so yeah, good luck finding a physical copy of that. And yeah, I've talked long enough. I'm just going to start the game now. There we go. At least I showed off the demo this time. And we get to choose between 5 different languages: English, French, German, Italian, and Spanish. I'm going to stick to English. And we are now at the Acme computer, which we will be looking at throughout the entire game. Get used to this. You'll be looking at this a lot. And just like last time, I'm just going to go ahead and put in the name of Watercress, because that's what I did the last time. Also, use Rob. By the way, I'm using a control pad to select a letter and A to confirm, or B, or Y, or X. Basically, the control pad lets you choose letters. The 4 face buttons, A, B, X, and Y, let you choose. And when you press start, you will finally confirm your name. One is your sex, male, and there is a 3-digit or 3-character security access code that acts as a password. So in case you need to turn the game off, you can start right back where you left off just by starting the game and inputting it here. If you are new, just press start. We're going to start all the way over just like we did the first time. And you get some pretty nifty music when you start any case. National treasure stolen from Buenos Aires. The treasure has been identified as a sword of San Martin. Male suspect reported the scene of the crime. Your assignment? Track the thief from Buenos Aires to his hideout and arrest him. You must apprehend the thief by Sunday 5 p.m. Good luck, Rookie Watercress. So, we know that the suspect is male. So, okay, first of all, I need to read the fact for this, because I'm going to be reading all these facts that I see. Argentina's fertile Pampas, or plains region, is a land of cattle and cowboys, which provides an abundance of beef and grain for for export and domestic use. So, we need to go to the warrant. Use the face buttons and the control pad to change things. Sex is male. We're going to exit. Just go to the computer, make sure the pink highlight is around the button you want, then press A, B, X, or Y, and you'll access it. Now we're going to do the same thing for the magnifying glass. And when we do that, we have 3 places we can go to, which are different from every city, between city to city. We have the sport club, we have the airport, and we have the marketplace. The first place always takes 1 hour, the second place always takes 2, and the third place always takes 3. Oh, I'm mistaken. The first place always takes 2 hours. The second place always takes 3rd, and the third place always takes 4th. It takes 4 hours. I don't know why I said 4th. Anyway, a reliable source told me he wanted to sunbathe on the beaches of the Black Sea. He had red hair. So we have another hint right away. We have red hair. I'm not going to compute the warrant and get a warrant yet, because not only does that take time, but because I don't have at least 3 clues yet. You want at least 3 descriptive clues of the suspect for the warrant data before you compute a warrant. And we now go back to our clue, which is always good. Now it's time to go to the airport. So as you can see, we have the time in the lower left-hand corner. We start at Monday, 9 a.m. We have until Sunday, 5 p.m. And according to this pilot, a suspicious person was here and he took off in a crescent and star flag on his wing. It's probably Turkey. But I'm going to go to the marketplace to see if I can get another descriptive clue, because the faster I get the warrant, the more time I have to focus on where I need to go next. The person you're looking for was here, and he wanted some figs so we could bake a figgy pudding. He had red hair. We already have that. So Black Sea, crescent and star flag, and red hair. I want to think that's Istanbul, Turkey. By the way, if you want to back out, just go back to your current location. Make sure that the black square is around your current location, and press A, B, X, or Y, and you'll back out from this menu without going anywhere, which is good because going places takes time. Looking for clues, computing warrants, and going places takes time. And you want to make sure you utilize your time as best you can. So Istanbul, Turkey. So I need to go to, there we go, figgy pudding, Black Sea. And if you're wondering, that is me on my laptop yet again, inputting clues, because this is going to be open note this time. I'm not going to put everything to memory like I did in the last video, or the first attempt at this Let's Play, this first completed attempt, because there's a lot of clues. I want to make sure that in case I forget something, I have something to back me up. Constantinople, now called Istanbul, was the capital of the Turkish Ottoman Empire. Okay. We needed to go to the bank. Hey buddy, how's it going? A vile henchman. You must be on the right track. If somebody pops up when you first start going to a place, when you go to a new place and start searching for clues, if you see a vile henchman, you went to the right place. Otherwise, you'll be told, I'm sorry, I haven't seen that person. And you'll have to go back and then go to another area. You will actually have to go back to the last city you were in and then try to go to another place. So a reliable source told me he changed his money to drachmas. I want to believe that is Budapest, Hungary. Oh no, it's Athens, Greece. I'm glad I looked that up. I told you I would need my notes. I saw the person you were looking for, and he wanted to know where he could find books on the Hellenic Republic. That is actually a clue that I have. And the marketplace. What are we going to find there? All I know is that he asked where he could buy Cretan art, which is art from the island of Crete. Let me put that in my notes. All right. We need to go to Greece. Or more importantly, Athens. So we just use a control pad to make sure that the black box is around the place where we need to go. And then we press A, X, Y, or B to go over there. In ancient times, Athens was a powerful city-state that warred with its neighbor Sparta and made lasting contributions to philosophy, science, drama, and art. By the way, I know I'm getting close to 20 minutes here. I may bring this to 30. You'll know when this video comes up in the sub box or in your emails or what have you. But for now, let's go to the sport club and see if we can find another clue. Well, we're on the right track. All I know is that he planned to scale Mount Etna. He had red hair. Mount Etna. And you do go to sleep for... You do go to sleep at 10 p.m., I think. Or actually, it's 11. Yeah, you go to sleep, I think, at 10 or 11 p.m., and you go to sleep for about 8 hours. The person you're looking for was here, and he left in a plane with a green, white, and red flag on its wing. I think that's Rome. I think that's Rome, Italy. Let's go to the stock exchange and see what happens. A reliable source told me he planned to invest in a shoe company. So, Mount Etna. I should turn the volume on my laptop off. It is indeed Rome. So we are going to Rome. So at least I remembered where Mount Etna was. Modern-day Rome, the capital and largest city in Italy, is the site of many Roman ruins, including the famous Colosseum where gladiators fought. So we have another vile henchman. My sources tell me he was practicing Hindu meditations. I'm going to go to the travel thing real quick. I'm still on Rome. I'm going to have to go to Kathmandu. And that took me back to the information that I had. So we're going to have to go to Kathmandu, Nepal. A suspicious person was here and he said he wanted to visit one of India's neighbors. Please give me another hint. Okay, you sleep for 9 hours. Or 8, I can't tell. Sources tell me he said he was going to read poetry with the king. So we're going to have to go to Kathmandu. I'm getting worried because I'm not getting my third clue. Sometimes it will take a while. Kathmandu, the capital of Nepal, is located high in the Himalayas. Mount Everest, the world's highest peak, is nearby. And something tells me that the suspect is going to pop up here. He did. Oh, dear. Okay, time to go to dossiers. We have a male with red hair. Okay, Fast Eddie B does not have red hair. What about Nick Brunch? Brunch does not have black hair. Or he does have black hair, he doesn't have red. Scar Graynolt. Oh, dear. Oh, dear. Well, it's down to either Len Red Bulk or Scar Graynolt. And this is probably the dumbest thing I'm going to do. I can't believe this happened. Maybe this is supposed to be a clue in the skies. But maybe it's supposed to be mountain climbing. We now have a warrant to arrest Ren Bulk. Maybe the clue of scaling Mount Etna was supposed to be a clue that he is a mountain climber. We'll see when we go to either the library or the marketplace. Otherwise, you're going to see me fail. And yeah, once you see the gun or the knife or the axe and that ominous music, you know that the suspect is near. And I failed. It was Scar Graynolt. That's what it looks like when you fail, boys and girls. How was I supposed to know it was Scar Graynolt? You never gave me enough clues. So, Interpol here. You have trailed Scar Graynolt correctly. Unfortunately, you have a warrant for Len Bulk. Be careful. We could all be sued for false arrest. We hope you do better on your next case. And it looks like we're going to have to try again. I'm going to go to 30. Because This was really, really sad. The game was not giving me enough clues. It was kind of being random with the clues. It's RNG whether you get a clue or not. It's all random. That was really bad. National treasure stolen from Buenos Aires. The treasure has been identified as a solid gold bola. Male suspect reported the scene of the crime. Your assignment? Track the thief from Buenos Aires to the hideout and arrest him. You must apprehend the thief by Sunday, 5 p.m. Good luck, Rookie Watercress. And Argentina is South America's second largest nation after Brazil. Its terrain ranges from tropical forests in the north to cold and barren Tierra del Fuego in the south. So we're gonna start all over again. We got a male suspect, and we're gonna go look in here. A suspicious person was here and said he was going to survey the Ural Mountains. So it looks like we're going to Moscow, Russia. Let me go to the plane and then look. Yeah, Moscow is a potential place to go. So let's go to the library now. I saw the person you're looking for, and he wanted a collection of Ivan the Terrible's love letters. He talked up. Really? I forgot I had to press X. He talked about... Oh, cool, that actually saved me time. I did not lose any time going back to the place I last was. That's cool. He talked about great mountains. So, warrant and mountain climbing. So, Ivan the Terrible's love letters. And a reliable source told me he asked the price of black market rubles. He said he didn't like seafood. Well, is there any way of knowing that? No. Okay. You had to go into other, and this is part of the dossier. It never appeared. It never just came to me that that's part of the dossier. So let's look for another person. It's probably going to be Nick Brunch. And Fascinating Bees is croquet. So hobby is mountain climbing. And he said he didn't like seafood. He did say that he did not like seafood, right? He said he didn't like seafood. So it's not going to be Len. It's going to be Scar Grainalt. Because he's the only other guy who does mountain climbing. I can't do anything right today, apparently. So, black. And now I have 3 things for the warrant. I hope I have the right guy. Nick Brunch. No. Nick Brunch. Nick Brunch. Male, black hair, hobby is mountain climbing. Ex-private eye is his occupation, and he has a Block Mamba motorcycle. He prefers sole trench coats and snap-brim fedoras. He has brown eyes and a mustache. He loves Mexican food and always wears a crime fighter's ring. So, obviously, unlike Len Bulk, he likes Mexican food and not seafood. And I hope I got the right guy. If I did, I'll pressing the wrong thing again. If I did have the right guy, I'll find out. If I don't, I'll find out anyway. This has not been a very good video because I'm just totally messing things up. I failed the first case that I got because the game was being stingy with the clues and forced me to go 50-50, which shouldn't be happening on the first case of a Carmen Sandiego game, on any Carmen Sandiego save file, but here we are. Anyway, fact time. Moscow, with a population of about 9 million, is the largest city in Russia. A Moscow landmark in St. Basil's on Red Square. So, let's go to the hotel. Hopefully we had the right place to go. Also, I need to put that down in my notes. And we do have the Vile Henchman, which means we're on the right track. Ivan the Terrible's love letters. Save. The person you're looking for was here, and he had a French dictionary in his briefcase. He said he didn't like seafood. A French dictionary. Well, that could be one of a couple of places. It can't be just Paris, France. I saw the person you're looking for, and he left in a canoe flying a maple leaf flag. He had a large ring on. So it is Nick Brunch. Good, because as the dossier stated, he always wears a crime fighter's ring. And a maple leaf flag, that is going to be Montreal, Quebec, Canada. And because I did it in the first Let's Play of this specific game. Hey, Napostroof, how's it going? Anyway, Montreal is the second largest city in Canada. A famous landmark is a Notre Dame des Bon Secours. Or Notre Dame des Bon Secours. Better. That was a better attempt. Sport Club. Here we go. As for why I didn't fill out the part about the ring, as long as you have 3 things filled in and you have the correct warrant for the correct person, you're going to be able to catch him at the end. My sources tell me he wanted to add the rare Anjouan Scops owl to his bird watching life list. He had black hair. Once again, it's Nick Brunch. Anjouan Scops owl. Let me see if I can guess. It's... Well, we were in Moscow last time. I think it's going to be Moroni. Oh, hey, I had my notes too, and I didn't even look at it, and it does say Anjouan Scops owl. Or Scops owl. Moroni is the capital of the Comoros, an Islamic republic once ruled by the French. And we saved ourselves some time here today. And we get ourselves another Vile Henchman. I saw the person you're looking for, and he said he planned to take a census of wild yaks. I'm not sure if I have that clue in my notes. I'm just going to go to the library. I saw the person you're looking for, and he wanted an article on the migratory patterns of wild yaks. 2 people giving me yaks. Give me something different here, game. You gotta be kidding me. I heard he wanted to buy a yak skin coat. So, yaks, yaks, and yaks. It's gotta be New Delhi. Where else could it be? Yep, it's actually in my notes. It's wild yaks. I am not a smart person today. And there's a knife, which means Nick Brunch has got to be around here somewhere. And there goes the suspect. There goes the police. And we got him this time around. That means we caught the suspect correctly. We get that theme song. And the police carrying the suspect off in one of numerous random ways. I don't know why that guy is sweeping up after the first guy with a broom, but okay. I guess it's just supposed to be a Keystone Cops thing. Thanks to your help, the Buenos Aires police have apprehended Nick Brunch. Nick Brunch had the loot, a solid gold bola, which will be returned to the grateful residents of Buenos Aires. We here at Interpol thank you for your good work on this case. Good job, Watercress. You have earned a promotion because we finally solved one case. Thankfully, failures do not count against us. 4 more cases. Oh, your new rank is Sleuth. 4 more cases until your next promotion. This is your current security access code. You will need it to continue your career, so please write it down. DBT, and that's all lowercase. And yes, the passwords are case sensitive, so make sure you write them down exactly as you see them. Ready for your next case, Watercress? Well, we will be ready for our next case, but that will have to wait until the next video. Join me next time where we go through our first case as a sleuth rather than as a rookie, and try to work our way up the ranks. That is about as easy as it could have been. It's not going to get any easier. It's only going to get harder from here. Until then, this is PrinceWatercress. Take care, stay safe, and thanks for watching!